Episode 7. Let's fucking go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Going, it's good so far. We're having fun making the content. We just, I've been doing a couple things on my personal YouTube. We just shot a video for Pizza Planet's YouTube that he's starting up. I won't tell you what it is. It's got something to do with food. You know us. We love food. But that's all I'm going to fucking tell you. Because I want you to go check it out when it's out. We'll be promoting it when it is out. All edited and done by our editor, Bree. Shout out to Bree.
Let's go, Bree.
And yeah, so be on the lookout for his first official YouTube content video on his own. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it. So how did you feel about it? We had some funny...
Oh my God.
We were fucking dying the first, 10 takes probably?
Yeah.
We're just fucking... It's just so funny.
The whole time we just kept looking at each other and just dying. It was like...
Because like we bug out all the time, so it's like to try and be serious, like sit down and be serious is like fucking a lot harder than you would think.
Yeah, it's like we both know certain things that like bug us, like that we get bothered by, that we do. Yeah. So it's like when we do something and the other person sees that we're like, crap, like I messed up, like the person just starts dying.
Yeah.
We're like, it's like little inside jokes. Little inside jokes that we pick up on each other, and it's funny that we have that friendship chemistry of kind of like reading each other's minds.
Yeah, it's like, kind of weird. I tell him all the time, I'm like, dog, like, we have to have been, like, related in the past life or something like that, because, like, I mean, as you guys know, we're, like, way different in a lot of ways, but it's just, like, when it comes to, like, simple, like, just, like a reply, or, like, a thought, or, like, even, like, a joke, like, anything, it's just, like, we've typed the same shit to each other on text before, where we're like, alright, that's fucking weird.
Those like
I always fuck around. I'm like, get out of my head! Get out of my head! What movie is that from? Where,
oh God!
You know what I'm talking about, right? He's like, get out of my head! But I do that all the time, cause me and my buddy Tom do that a lot too. That's why I started doing it, cause like we would say or whatever, think or write the same thing, and I'd just be like, fuck. It's weird when it happens. I mean, it's happened to me with people before, but it happens to us a lot.
But yeah, it was really good. You guys are gonna go check it out and let us know how you guys feel about it. It's on. It's gonna be on Pizza Planet's myself's YouTube. So go check it out. And thanks again, Gotti, for helping me out with that. You be my photographer.
Official camera guy. No, it was pretty cool.
He was into it too. He was getting in, get the zoom in, had the bite in the tongue where you're like making sure you're good.
Yeah.
I don't think you did that.
I want to actually, because like I said, like setting this camera up with that lighting and shit, like I think I just need another lens. When the lady showed me this camera, she's like, dude, there's
so many different things you can do.
So many different lenses alone. Just the lenses alone, it's like, she had like a, excuse me, she had like a big
display.
No, no. So she had a big poster, I guess you could say, and it had like 6 different photos, and she's like, oh, okay, if you need like she's like, if you want this kind of photo where like it like brought out the knit in like a kid's like glove or something like that, like just certain
high
shit.
Def.
Yeah, but like there's certain ones for like, oh, do you want a high def background with like the distorted like silhouette or vice versa? Yeah. And so it's like it gets so much, it gets so advanced that it's like
a portrait.
I should probably do my research and see like what's a good video one for this, and then I'm sure there's one with picture. I originally went to go with the Canon, but they were like 6 months back ordered, so I was like, all right, I don't want to wait that long. I went with Sony, which I originally,
It's still a great company.
No, it is, and that's why I originally went in to get, and she's like, oh, like this Canon does that, and it's a little easier to use for new users, and then it wasn't there, so she's like, actually, that Sony's not too bad. I'm like, yeah, bitch, now, right? Because fucking, that's the only option. But so she just said there's more settings here the Canon comes with more default settings that are ready to just go. Where this, you gotta like fuck with it more. But
tune it in, like customize it to how you want it.
Yeah, it's like it's a good and a bad thing because it's like it's a bad thing because it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but it's a good thing because if I do find out, there's so many different things you can do with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when are you gonna get a camera?
I don't know. I need to get.
Do you want one or?
Yeah, I mean, especially if I'm going to be doing my own videos, if I'm going to be doing my own reactions, whether it's food or, reactions to, funny videos or just reaction videos. Maybe even if I want to do stuff with my family and I want to post that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's always a good investment because it's something that you can use for a wide range of everyday things you want to do, you can use it for.
Well, and then you got the people who...
You just use it to take a picture. You look outside, you see a deer, you just fucking zoom right in on it.
Yeah.
Like, boom.
And people always say, like, oh, well, you have your cell phone for that. And it's like, if I was doing one thing every so often, then fine. But it's like, I got the camera, because even after I purchased the camera, I was like, shit, I'm like, like you said, like, remember we were talking on that, and then I FaceTime you, like, damn, bro, you're like, the fucking phone looks better than the camera. But again, that's the settings, because they're both 4K. It's not better or worse. It's just the iPhone has presets that are obviously nicer, because you said, and when you did say it, I was like, damn, you're right. So I was kind of like, even before that, was like, fuck, I just bought a camera that has the same quality picture as my phone. And I'm like, shit, it's kind of like, maybe it was not a smart idea or choice or purchase, but then I like thought back and I'm like, it's more storage, so you don't gotta like constantly delete shit. Like I just talked about, the multiple lenses in and out, on and off and shit. And I don't know if iPhone has it, but the Canon that was back ordered had a limit
of how much you could do.
It's 30-minute intervals.
Oh.
So it's like we wouldn't even be able to fucking record this. Like, we could obviously just go back on after 30, but it's like that's kind of inconvenient. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I love this fucking camera, and like I said, I barely fuck with it, and I take a lot of pictures that are like quick, or like I don't like take my time to do it, and then I get a little discouraged, and I'm like, all right, well, when have you ever seen a photographer, a professional, nasty photographer, be like, all right, I'll email you them. You're like, no, those you've seen the dedication that some photographers do. They be fucking like laying down.
They're like golfers. Like Tiger Woods, like gets down, smells and feels the grass, listens to the wind, and you're like, dude, it's like an art form.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like it's
a craft.
People lay down to get like the ground straight, like for cars.
They'll hang off of bridges. They like hold on, and, like hang off of bridges, like boom, perfect shot. Like they do anything for the shot.
And then, we want to keep it PG, so we won't say too much. But it's like, shout out to those adult film camera guys too, with those money shots and shit. Yeah,
they're the
being right under, just fucking cheeks getting clapped. You're like, please don't jizz on me, please don't jizz on me, please don't jizz on me. That motherfucker's wearing a face shield way before Corona. Jesus. Trust me. He's like, I ain't getting no coagulant on my fucking lens, dude. They probably get paid good money though.
I hope.
Shout out to Brazil too. Give him a belly clap. That's always what he aspired to be, a cameraman. He even had a hat that said adult film director or cameraman or whatever.
Yes. As long as Brazil doesn't break any beds or anything, it should be good.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Better figure the fuck out. No. But yeah, I'm really glad that we got a start on your content creating.
I've been off of streaming for a couple months. I got to get back into it.
Yeah.
And I feel like doing the podcast and doing videos for my page. We're both doing the podcast. I'm doing videos for my page. You're doing videos for your page. So it's like we're both building up together while building up in our own way. That it just all comes for full circle and just full on gives us more experience, and we
Yeah.
can reach a broader audience being on Spotify and Twitch and YouTube. It either way, it ends up helping each other and helping ourselves in more way than one.
Yeah, because like originally, like I told you, for everybody listening, what I told Pizza before is I was like, I'm not saying we can't just podcast and grow from there, but like in my personal opinion, like especially with having nicknames already, like Pizza Planet and Irish Scotty, they're gonna be like,
where's that from?
why the fuck did they name their like nobody has podcaster name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Streamers have streamer names.
Mm-hmm.
That's just in that space, that's what people do. So it's like, if we have that, you know what I mean? They're like, where's that come from? Like, it's like, yeah, we stream, but they're going to look and be like, oh, Pizza Planet hasn't been on for 6 months and Gotti hasn't been on for 3. Like, what the fuck? So it's like, and that's where we started. That's how we opened up to the content world anyways. So it's like, I just feel like, and honestly, like, we had so much fun with it. We just kind of like got busy with shit.
Yeah. Especially around the holidays too.
Yeah, but like, that's where we came from. That's what we both enjoyed doing. It's just a matter of, having the time too. It sucks because, especially you with, having your son and shit. I know it's hard, but yeah, like I just want to, not only do I want to do that, like I'm not doing it just for the sole fact to have content so people look, they see that we're still doing content as streamers, but like I think it's just going to help us with growth moving forward and just like building up our community,
Definitely.
We're trying to, I want to, I'm very focused on working right now. So like, I just want to monetize everything. I want to do as much as I can. Cause why the fuck not? Like, that's what I was talking about, maybe starting like a clothing line. We want to do merch too for like Belly Boys, but like we want like I want full transparency with our community. You know what I mean? Like I don't want you to buy a Belly Boys thing just to support us when like you ain't ever gonna wear that shit.
Yeah.
Like
when you like actually want to wear it.
Yeah, it's
like an everyday thing.
Which we can make Belly Boys merch for that too. But I was like, maybe do like a little clothing line or something. It's like the limits are endless. Because I mean, dude, life's too short. What the fuck are we waiting for? It's not like we're investing a bunch of money. Like, what's it hurt to make 2 dozen of t-shirts with something we think is nice and see how it goes?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Could go good.
I mean, yeah, like, and I mean, I could confidently say I could sell at least $100 worth on my Facebook, just because when I had my clothing line back in the day, Dust, like, there was mad people on Facebook that were like, I'll take 1, I'll take 2, I'll take 4, I'll take size this, that.
Again, for your kids, or
and I
want a model for you.
I met maybe like 4 of them up out of like the 15 people that hit my Facebook up. So I'm like, the support for actual merch is there, bro. Like, people, like I said, like, people are gonna sub to our Twitch because they fuck with us. They're gonna listen to our podcast, but like, we want to give you guys something to obtain, something. What the fuck is it called? Like,
there you go.
An object. Like, we want to actually have you take something back. Like, I don't know, just something to represent us and just know that's, that's us. But like I said, I literally just thought of that today, so it's like, that's something that, we can
definitely something we can look into and make our way towards developing that.
Yeah. I don't want to bite off too much, more than we can chew, but like I said, like I was telling you, I'm like, I'm not saying I want to do it and then make a page tonight and fucking, get t-shirts made. Like, I just want to start the idea. That could be like a project that we only fucking, touch on Sunday nights or something like that, just as kind of like a moving forward. Like, I want to do like trial shit, like, oh, yo, I like that t-shirt material. ooh, that's a nice design. Like, let's put it on, see how it looks. And then prototypes for, you know, where we could be fucking wearing one on this
And it's more
fucking
stuff that
podcast.
can keep us busy during the week, because our podcast, you know, we try to keep up with our social media and try to post videos. And if we need to do a video on Discord or you know, where we're not in the same place together, we can do that. But obviously we like to be together, which we only get to really do on the weekends.
Yeah.
So it's like during the week, we can't, unless we're making stuff for our own pages. It's like we really don't, and then checking our social media for like the Belly Boys. But if not, we don't really have anything during the week that we can like be working on. So it's like if we had something else to fill the time, we could, why not capitalize on it? Why not, you know, always be doing something.
Yeah.
So you just stay motivated, stay hungry, put in the effort, put in the experience, and like you said, everything is useful. Nothing is, you know, there's nothing that you just don't benefit from. You benefit from everything you put in, and you can only expect to get what you put in. If you put in a little, expect a little bit. If you put in your all and you're actually trying and you're really trying to do as much as you possibly can, I feel like karma definitely gets you and helps you out.
No, it's true. Like my boy AD said on No Jumper. Shout out to AD.
Shout out
AD. Belly boy. I reached out to him. He reached back to me.
Cool, dude.
A lot of people probably don't know who I'm talking about, but he's the co-host on No Jumper. He has his own show on there too. Pretty big in the LA scene as far as just hanging with celebrities and shit. He like goes out with like The Game and Chris Brown karaokeing. So it's like for him to reach out back to me, showing him some love meant a lot to me. So shout out to AD. And on top of that too, one of the things he said is like, if you put like, he's like, I believe that shit, and honestly I do too. Like if you put good out into the universe, like that shit comes back.
Yeah.
It really does. That's karma is not, it gets overlooked in the positive sense. You know what I mean?
They see it as bad.
You rob somebody,
what goes
you know,
around comes around.
You rob somebody, like you're probably gonna get robbed down the line in your life at some point.
If not, it's either you're going to or you deserve to be.
Yeah, or like you're gonna get stabbed or something. Like I've heard situations in the hood where like people have burned people for years and then they get fucking poked up like bad, and you're like, all right, like that's karma. Like you got stabbed to death because like you've been living like a piece of shit. Like I like making people feel good. I like building up people's confidence. I like being nice to people. Sometimes I feel like people think it's fabricated or like I'm trying to kiss ass or like I'm maybe like being sarcastic, but like I really am just mad nice. I fuck with everybody until I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? So it's like
Unless people give you a reason. You fuck with people unless they give you a reason to not. Either they're acting shady, they're, you know, wishy-washy, friggin' acting like they're like your boy, and then all of a sudden you hear them saying shit.
Yeah, that's why it's like the goal. It was Mr. Blue and Mr. Bluin. Sorry, Mr. Bluin and Mr. Lachardi are our two gym teachers at South Lawrence East. They had the big, huge poster. It was the golden rule of life, and it was treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you're a little kid, or like you're saying that to kids, you're like, oh yeah, like Levi, like he, like as like something to tell kids when they're younger. It's like, yeah, but then it's like when you grow up and you become an adult, you realize like that shit's true.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, oh okay, like wicked nice to some guy. It's like, what's up, fat ass? Like being a fucking dick and like talking shit. You're gonna be like, yo, like, go fuck yourself, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
surround yourself with the people that build you up.
yeah,
And surround yourself with people that put you down.
and people who are actually doing shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like me and Josh don't hang out or each other because like we're fucking millionaires and like we want to learn off each other. No, but like we both work hard. We're both doing something positive, and we're both trying to, just create our own shit. Whether it becomes big or not, who cares? Like,
just having fun with it.
If I fucking, we could die in tomorrow, 5 years. It's like,
be happy.
dude, they can be like, all right, yeah, well, like, we made content and had fun with it, and that's all that really matters. Like, I'd love to make money off this. That's what we're gonna work towards. Obviously, like, it's stupid to not, but like,
nice to have it as a career.
Yeah, but it's like that's not what we're depending on, and then that's not like what we're gonna like worry sick over. You know what I mean? Like, this is strictly for just us making content and just having fun and just expressing ourselves and learning the ways to do shit, So
Definitely. I agree. We're doing this to, really enjoy how we talk. We talk like this. This is how we are when we're on the phone.
Yeah, we have good combos, and we're like,
and we're just publicizing it.
Yeah,
we're publicizing.
That's literally all
us
this.
Chilling, hanging out, having a great time, talking about stuff that we hope that our listeners want to listen to, and if you guys have anything you guys want us to talk about, we haven't already talked about, make sure you guys hit that poll on the bottom of the podcast on Spotify and let us know what topics you guys want us to talk about.
Yes, please.
We'll definitely hit all those up.
YouTube, suggested polls, anything like. If you guys are still listening to this right now, please just let us know. You can spam the thumbs up emoji. Just write a comment. Don't write a comment, but any thumbs up I see, I'll know that you guys have listened this far. So whoever does a thumb up, I fucking love you. You guys are the shit.
Love you guys. Big shout out to you guys.
So we just want to see how, the analytics tell us, roughly, how long people listen. But we just want to know, who has been listening this whole time. And, not only the thumbs up, but, anything like that, comments, concerns, requests, anything like that, please reach out to us. We don't, I know, we're starting to get noticed a little bit, I'm not going to lie. But don't think that, we think we're ever too good. Anybody ever wants to be a guest, come on here, talk their shit.
We'll make room for you.
Obviously, make sure it's something interesting that, we're going to want to talk about. Like, don't come on here and talk about, I don't know, like knitting or some shit. Actually, I'm not going to lie. As I was thinking that, I'm like, I actually wouldn't mind having somebody on here, showing us how. Talk about fucking taking something away from our podcast. I'm like, I just learned how to make a fucking sweater, bro. Yeah. Christmas is going to be a banger this year. Y'all all getting custom gifts. But yeah, anybody wants to talk their shit, dude, pull up. We differ from the Gaudio Studio, as I call it. The Gotti Studio, to the Pizza Planet Studio. So
to the Pizza Box.
New Hampshire and Massachusetts, we're also we're also possibly trying to find a small space to keep all of our shit to do our work on the weekends. Nothing crazy, a couple $100 for a small, a room this size, or even a room this size with absolutely empty would be fine.
You could have a desk, couch, have everything all fully set up.
Yeah, but it would just be good. It would be no there would be no bullshit or distractions because it'd be set up perfect every time. Because it's when you come to my house, you got to bring your shit, and when I come here, I got to bring my shit.
There's a chance of sound not being good, and
exactly,
things not lining up, and which we work through it.
Yeah, no, we work through it and
make the best out of it.
We're transparent. We're not trying to front like we're not. You might hear Levi in the back here. You might hear fucking my dog in the back of mine. It just is what it is. We're not bothered by that, but it'd be sweet if we didn't have those little. I don't want to call them distractions because I love my dog and I love Levi. But I'm just saying just for that when we want to do it, whenever it's works for us. Hey, Josh, I'll meet you at the fucking studio. Does this time work this day? Yep, perfect.
Hey, you should move in. You should move into like up. You should move above me in the apartment, and then when the person up top moves out, we can buy that one, and then we're just like, yo, meet me upstairs.
Yeah,
go upstairs.
$1,300 fucking unit a month just to streaming.
You're like, why do I have a kitchen?
No, honestly, bro.
Hey, we do our videos in there. We do our videos.
Oh no.
We just don't have a.
Is there 3 bedrooms here at all?
No, there's all 2 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms in the ones down where the mother-in-law lives.
Word. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my voice. I'm like, you would thought I smoked cigarettes my whole life, the way my fucking voice sounds. Now listen to the last podcast, and there was something I said, and I was like, I'm like, and I'm like, what the fuck did you, what? Like, it just does, you're like, my voice doesn't register in my brain, it seems like. It's like, no, honestly, when I came here, like, I'd move in. Like,
it's a nice place. I like
I'd really move in quick, but it's like, you can't have dogs here, so.
Yeah. You can have cats. I'm pretty sure there's
my dog's a little too big to.
I'm pretty sure there's people in here that have dogs.
Yeah, I saw that too. I thought I saw a dog too, but
you just kind of go out at like 3:45 in the morning. It was like definitely no chance of anybody being out there. Midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
but people go out there smoking cigarettes.
That's the only time they're gonna let them out.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking thing must be having stomach issues.
You have to train the dog.
That's it.
Hey, there's videos of people training their pets to go to the bathroom in the toilet. Cats sit right up on the thing.
Meet the Fockers.
Yep.
The cat.
You can get Scrappy a little litter box too.
Yeah, but he's a pit bull, so it's like even if they accepted dogs here, it's like, I mean, he is an ESA support dog for my mom, so I could probably get in, but I want to move to a house next. I don't want to fucking have this bullshit. Like, and that's another thing too. It's like, I want to rent a place, but I'd rather just have my own fucking house, dude, and set my basement up or something. Oh my god, if I had a room or a fucking basement, dude, I'd probably be broke right now for how much money I'd put in towards, like, I'd just get soundproof, a nice fucking, floor, put a rug down, and
a full-on studio.
Yeah, but we'll get there one day.
We'll get there one day. We're working. That's what we're working towards, and
that's the goals. We're not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow, but that's what we want. So yeah.
So, yeah. Well,
I think that sums up another episode. Pizza, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's going to sum up episode 7 of the cast. Sevan. But until next time.
No, I wasn't even going to say. I was going to say, I told Pizza Planet, like, and we did really good this time. With, not having it so, like, reading off a list, cut and paste, like, uptight. So hopefully this was a little more chill. We're trying to just work out the kinks so that it's solid content that, like, we're effortlessly banging out and it's ill. So again, let us know what you think. Comment. Let us know if this was too chill, more chill. You felt it was the same vibe. Let us know, please. Like I said, thumbs up if you've still listened to it, or the last segment I said, a little while ago. If you're listening, we just want to hear how far people are listening in. So
let us know if you guys like the shorter episodes we're doing, or if you guys like the longer.
Yeah.
If you guys like where we can do a little small, where we talk about 3 or 4 things, or do you like the hour-and-a-half, 2-hour episodes where we talk about unlimited amount of things? Just let us know so we can better our product for you.
Better us to better you.
Better us, better you.
But yeah, with that being said, we appreciate all the love. Make sure you go smash that like button, share this to your friends.
Turn the bell
on. Tell everybody about us.
Turn the bell on so you know when the next episode's out.
Yes, turn that bell on. Share that YouTube, that Belly Boys YouTube page. We're trying to build that up.
Share with your mother, your grandmother, your ex-girlfriend, everybody.
All that. Make sure you check out Pizza Planet and Irish Scotty on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe there, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.